Okay, hello, welcome back. Today, we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts of formal letters, okay? The do's and don'ts of formal letters, right? Well, some of you write letters very casually like you're doing a text message. Well, formal letters are not done this way. And if you are having problems with doing formal letters for your job, here are some tips that will help you, okay? First off, always address your cover letter to a specific person or company. Okay? So in other words, if you're sending a business letter to a company you're trying to do business with, then the best thing to do is address it specifically to that company. Unless you are dealing with a specific person in that company, then you could address it to that person specifically, okay? Always include your personal information. Sorry, I said always? No. Like your name, your phone number, your address, your email. You want to make sure that they can contact you back with a response for what your letter is replying to or referring to. Okay? Always be formal. You're not going to come up and say, hey, how's it going? You don't do this in formal letters. You have to be very direct, very proper. And yes, a lot of people say you don't like to deal with the grammar. Well, sorry. Formal letters is all about the grammar and it being completely correct. So, if you're sending a letter to Mr. Ali, the CEO of the Zane Corporation, you're not going to say, hey, what's up there, Mr. Ali? No. It has to be, dear Mr. Ali, or dear Mr. whatever his last name is. Okay? Let's say you're writing a formal letter about trying to get a job. There's a job opening. So, if you want to do that, you have to not sell yourself short. That means you have to be very confident when you're talking about your qualifications for the job. Don't ever say, I think I can do this. You have to be confident and you have to say, I have the ability to do this. I have the ability to do that. I have worked with this program or this software for many years. So, yes, always never sell yourself short. You have to be confident, very confident. You also have to be creative. Now, what does creative mean, or what do I mean by creative here? Creative is, you have to make your intentions known in your own words, okay? Don't memorize something you read because you said, oh, that sounds good. You have to use your own words to let people know what it is that you want, okay? You never use colored paper. Being creative does not mean having a formal letter that smells like Coco Chanel. No, you cannot do this. If you want to use a letterhead, that is acceptable, and it does come off as being more formal, more serious. Okay? Another big one is, let's see, I'll get rid of this. Keep it brief. Keep it brief. Don't draw out your words. Okay? Do not draw out your words. Get to the point, but make sure it's direct and in the quickest way possible. Only talk about the information that's important. All of the unnecessary things, like, I did this 2 months ago. We don't need to know that. All you need to do is keep it brief and to the point. And we have a saying for that, and it's called KISS. Keep it short and sweet when you are writing formal letters or even formal emails. Okay? These are just some of them, but the last one I'm going to give you today is always, always, always proofread what you send. If you write a letter and then you say, okay, this is good, and you send it, you probably have tons of mistakes in these letters. Always proofread what you're going to send. This way, it doesn't look like you sent a letter and you have tons of mistakes, and if the job you're trying to get is about writing, this is not going to look good for you, okay? If you're not sure if something's right, have someone else proofread for you. Never be in a hurry to do a letter and then send it off immediately. Always proofread your work, okay? All right, so for today, I'm not going to I don't want to give you all of my tips right now, but stay tuned for later, and there will be more business videos coming. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button.